shoot.
And you're hanging out with two divas and a margarita, and I am Diva Tosh.
And I am Diva Cass. Happy Sunday, and thanks for joining us today.
Yep.
Today we are going to redo our Man in Motion, Male Exotic Dancer show because we had some technical difficulties last time.
Yeah. I guess you could say we're back by popular demand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got everybody say, hey, what happened? What happened? And say, we can bring them back. So that's what we're doing today. Tosh, how was your week?
You know what? It was good because this was like the first long weekend we've had where I work since, New Year's. Mm-hmm. It's a long time to go without like one day off.
It's too long.
Not saying I haven't taken days off.
Well, everybody has to have some time off, so
Yes.
Weekends
we do.
They go by too fast.
How's your week?
It went by pretty fast, too.
Good.
So I was really busy. Got my son graduated. And
Yay!
Yay, I know.
That's major.
Shout out to the E-Man.
There you go. Shout outs.
And so I'm pretty proud of him and happy about that. But other than that, we're going to be talking to a few guys here and anything that you want to know.
Wait a minute. What's going on?
You guys are being a little too noisy.
I didn't hear any noise.
Yes.
And here he is. He has arrived.
He has arrived.
Our special guest.
Hello, ladies.
Hello, Mr. Officer.
Officer Leo to you.
Officer Leo. Officer Leo, get it right.
Leo, I have to say that is a very realistic costume.
He's got the badge. He's
spent a
got
lot
the
of money on this.
sunglasses
You did.
Yeah, actually did.
and a tie.
It looks very official.
Yep.
So thanks for joining us today.
Oh, my pleasure.
And
Thanks for having me.
Leo is an exotic dancer / stripper, whatever,
Yep,
however
that's what
you
I
like
do.
to call it. And so this is kind of a little bit of your routine.
Yeah, I'm used to coming in and just basically saying, hey, noise complaint ladies,
Mm-hmm.
you guys are all under arrest for being too sexy.
And-
You're
and-
getting married, so you're
And do
supposed
they fall for it?
to- Some girls, most girls, they know, but there's some
Leo.
girls that are like genuinely
Yeah.
like freaked out. They're like, oh my God, my bachelorette party's ruined.
By a cop.
Cops are here. Yeah.
You know what? How could they really not know?
That baffles me.
Now, I
because-
personally have not gone to a bachelorette party in a long time. But if I heard a knock on the door, that would be the first thing that came to my mind is like,
Yeah.
this is all going to be part of the show.
Yeah, definitely.
Do they?
At the one party I can remember, I actually wasn't there, but I heard the story. And two larger guys, like 6'5" dudes, were doing this. They're really intimidating guys. They do SWAT. They've been partners, and they go to this party. It was in Canada, and they came in, like SWAT. I think they maybe did a tuck and roll in or something. And the bride she was crying and shit. She was crying. She's like, they were trying to tell her, no, we're not cops. And she's like, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to. And they ruined the whole party. They couldn't even do a show.
Are you
They
serious?
went all the way to Canada, but they didn't do a show.
She panicked?
She totally panicked. She
Oh, poor thing.
She was probably stressed. She was like a stressed out bride to start off with.
yeah. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
lot. Bachelorette parties, it's a big deal. They want it to go perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they all have a picture in their head of how it's going to go. And if a lot of times it doesn't go that way, it's tough.
You know what? I don't think I had a party. I actually went to the facility,
I did too.
quote unquote, the
I
facility.
did as well. I wonder is it still there? So I did the same thing. We went to there isn't male stripper places anymore. I don't feel.
Not
I
that
haven't
know
heard
of
of
in
them.
Michigan.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean,
But this company, Men in Motion, that you work with, they come to you.
we come to you guys, but we are doing a show the 28th
Okay.
at US 12 Bar and Grill
Okay.
in Livonia. So
Livonia.
that's a place you guys can come to, make a reservation, get a table, sit down,
Oh, you need
just relax.
reservations?
Yeah, to buy tickets.
Okay.
It's going to be $20.
$20.
Okay.
Oh,
$20.
How
There
do
it
we
is.
get the tickets? Is it
We'll put a link. You guys can link to the ticket where you buy the tickets, and you can buy them at the door too.
okay?
So
okay. Okay. And starting time is
I believe 8 o'clock. Yeah, follow us on Men in Motion, All Male Review on Facebook, and all the details will be there.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right, so I want to talk to Leo a little bit of how you got into the world of male exotic dancing.
Okay. So it was,
As a little kid, did you think, hey,
never.
I was 5 years old.
I
and
wanna do
always
that.
wanted to. I always dreamt of.
I thought I was going to be a photographer or a lawyer. My dad was a lawyer. So
Really?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
How does Dad feel about this?
Yeah.
He's pretty accepting. Yeah,
Was he
both
accepting
my
in the
parents-
beginning, or did he have to grow to accept it?
like right away.
Really?
Oh, right away.
My parents didn't believe me.
They're like, you are not.
Yeah, they're like, no, and I literally had to go. This is pretty funny, actually. I literally had to go. I grabbed a bunch of tips I had, like a big wad of singles. Like, Mom, look, like, really? And she's like, you're selling drugs, dude. Like, like, no, Mom, I swear to God. And I literally had to go grab my G-string out of my room, like, Mom.
No.
And then she's like, no. She fell over.
Okay,
But she was cool.
but it could be worse. It could be drugs. So
It
you
could
know,
be right.
This is a nice,
Yeah.
clean living there. All right. So that I don't know. That is kind of odd for a parent to, you to come to you. It's really bad if you're a chick and you're like, I'm on the pole.
I'm trying to think about
Kinda.
how I would
Yeah.
Versus-
I would feel if
It's a
one of
double
my
standard.
girls came and I don't know. I don't know. I think I'd probably be. I don't know. I have to think about that for a minute.
Okay.
So
Is everything okay? All right. Okay. So I do have a question for you. So, how did you decide, to do this?
Okay, yeah. So just my buddy was doing it. He was working for the same company that I work for now, and yeah, once he told me and my friend group, we were just like, he blew our minds. Like, what? Really, man? You're a stripper? Like, it's so cool. And
Were
I
you
was
afraid
like,
to tell your friends?
My friends?
Were you
No.
hesitant? Oh, okay.
No, I got cool friends too. Yeah, and he was just like sending me pictures of like, I just remember this one picture he sent me. It was a laundry basket full of money. Like singles, 5s, 10s, 20s. I was just like, oh man, I was counting all the 20s. And
Yeah.
okay, so for those of us that are curious, how much do you think was really in that laundry basket?
on average, a male entertainer can make, I would say like 150 to like, 150 is probably the average, honestly, in tips. Because some girls, they're just, a little stingy. And
Yeah.
it's whatever. We still get paid to show up. But sometimes you can make like, 500.
So you get paid to show up regardless.
Yeah.
And then you also get tips, whatever it's going on. And you do this 2 nights a week.
Yeah. It's usually for sure every Saturday. We're always busy on Saturday, but sometimes Friday, very rarely on the weekdays.
So this isn't your full-time job,
This is currently my only job right now.
really?
It's enough.
So you're one of those guys that
Wow.
get to sleep in the morning when the rest of us have the alarm clock going off. You're still in bed.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know what? It must be good.
It is. That's definitely a huge perk.
It's doing the job.
Every stripper is technically their own boss. We're all independent contractors.
Independent contractors.
So.
Taxes and everything.
Yep.
You guys have to
Oh
file.
yeah, this is all write off. Everything that my gas that I spend basically is write off. It's nice.
So pretty much everything you do, you could make it a write-off if you wanted to.
Literally like anything. Food, I can be like, oh, I was whatever. Went to a restaurant with the party, or drinks. Had to get drinks with the party.
Travel.
Yeah, traveling, and they take into account wear and tear in your car. It's awesome.
Okay. Wow.
Damn. I'm in
Okay.
the wrong business. Okay. I can't believe I didn't ask this question last time. So when you guys do a party, how far do you take it down? Do you take it down to the bare nothings or
So
G-string or?
I personally don't go down to nude. Some guys do. This is my
Really?
own personal decision. But yeah, it's an option on our website. You can order a full nude show.
Is it more?
it's-
Does it cost more to go nude?
It's $250 to go nude.
Okay.
Boxer briefs is $150. G-strings $170.
It goes by the
Wait a
by the
minute.
underwear.
Yeah.
Wait,
How far is he going down?
he caught me
Boxers?
off guard with that.
Yeah. And then
Boxers.
there's another boxer briefs. We don't wear just like baggy boxers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like
some Calvin
those.
Klein.
I like the briefs. Boxer
Okay.
briefs. Okay. And G-string.
And G-strings $170. And there's another one. It's called the Beach Towel Show for
Okay.
her eyes only for $225.
What's that?
You wrap a beach towel around yourself, and you're wearing a G-string, and you have the bachelorette take the G-string off of you, and then you're naked, but the only person getting the lap dance sees you naked.
Okay.
So that's the difference between that and the full nude show.
I never
Interesting.
knew that there were rules.
Okay, I do have a question. How did you know you had the moves for this? Or did you have to train?
To be honest, like, throughout high school, I was, I always kind of liked to, dance, kind of get the jigs, and like, always been kind of outgoing. And I just didn't think I was in good enough shape though. So once I decided that that's something I wanted to work towards, I started going to the gym really, really hard. It was good motivation for me to really get in shape. And yeah, and then eventually I felt like I was good enough and I applied.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you applied and you did. I do remember you mentioning you had to audition.
Yes. It's not really much of an audition. It's more just like an interview. My boss, Tony, he was, sitting behind his desk and just, asked me a few questions, asked me basically why do you want to do this, and just getting to know me a little bit and had me take off my shirt to make sure I was in good shape. And that was it. It was pretty easy.
Wanted to make sure you were right, huh?
I have a question. So when you go to these parties, you obviously, you're dancing for these women, making them feel special.
Mm-hmm.
What if there's someone there that's really not all that attractive? Does that even?
He has to
You know
be
what?
a professional.
Yeah. So, but
Those-
like, what goes through your head, and how do you play up to that?
I mean, it's honestly, it's fine because in my head, I'm just like, I'm making this person happy. She might not be able to get this. I remember one time, it was like a pool party, and there was like a paraplegic girl who was in a full stand-up, couldn't move a single, feeding straw, everything.
Wow.
And, we gave her a lap dance. It was kind of awkward, but I was just thinking, like, when is this girl ever going to get this kind of opportunity again? And it was, it's kind of nice. There's, like, it's not all just, like, the stereotypes of being a stripper is, like, you're just, like, cheating, Like, I never had sex with a girl.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
But you have found some of the clientele attractive, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, I've got
Do
numbers.
you care to elaborate on that?
So the way I used to pick up digits, like the first couple years, I have a girlfriend right now, but I used to. So they'd always be taking videos, and
And you allow that?
yeah,
Okay.
it's it's my decision too. Like not all guys want to have their pictures out there, but people take videos because I say they can, and then afterwards I'll be like, oh, video is sweet. You want to text it to me? Like here's my number. just like that, we got each
okay.
other's numbers.
Right.
Okay.
And before they don't
That's
even realize it, and
It's pretty cool. Okay, so my question now is, so you said you knew you could dance a little bit, but now when you have someone new come on, you teach them. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, so can you teach Ryan, like the very basic move you
Yeah.
would teach it? Can you want to come around? I'm putting
There you go, Ryan.
I am
did
putting
not
him on
know.
the spot. This is our engineer. He's gonna. Oh, you're such a good sport. He
literally-
is going to learn how to male dance.
The way that we teach guys is just like throw them into it. Like, so I'll give the first lap dance, and then you're gonna give the second lap dance. So it's literally just watch what I do and just try to imitate me. That's how I learned.
Poor Ryan.
No, look. Okay, so we want to see.
Ryan did not know this was coming.
I get the lap dance.
Yeah, because you got the dollars in front of you.
I'm so afraid. Oh my
Where's my notepad?
You're under arrest.
All right.
Diva.
Okay.
Cass.
I didn't do
Wait, I have my
it.
keys. You're
You got to pick up the singles.
Okay. I don't know. I
So
don't know what
sometimes
to
I'll
do.
start, take a hand, and just
Oh, put it down here. Oh, okay.
Are you catching these moves right?
arms really get in the way. Arms on the chair,
Okay.
so it gets
So-
kind of awkward, but.
So can you do
All right,
that
so
to Tosh?
do that.
Okay.
All right.
You
Hold, dude.
stay here.
Can you do that?
I'll try.
Okay.
I'll give it a
Easy
shot.
thing.
Let's go, Ryan.
Okay, go ahead,
All
Ryan.
right, so
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me just
keys out.
take. Yeah, please take the keys out.
So here and so hand here and.
I don't see a note.
didn't do that.
I don't know.
He was like,
Trying to,
actually, Ryan's got some.
Okay, you gotta give him.
He's
a
got some
little
abs
more
here.
instruction
I
there.
try.
Yeah, you got some abs there, Ryan.
I mean, sometimes.
Oh, I think the camera is not getting him. Okay.
Oh.
Give us 1 second because we want to make sure. Can you see us over
yeah,
here?
That's good there.
Okay. It's good.
You and Leo didn't really work out.
Okay. Do I need to come over here?
That would work. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I'm just going to repeat what I just said a few minutes ago, just in case we didn't pick it up. Ryan's got some abs.
Okay, we're gonna
But you heard that, right?
You tell through his shirt, you know.
Okay, we're gonna try. You're gonna try it one more time. We're gonna try this one more
Hey,
time.
Ryan
Okay.
might find himself a second job back there.
Leo is going to teach our engineer Ryan how to a basic male dance.
Yeah, go first so I know that you can see the camera.
We want to make sure that we get you on full. Can you see him?
Yeah,
Can you see her? Okay.
Usually
You
my,
see both
my
of them.
starting move is just to slide in on the knees.
Slide in on the knees. I like the sliding on the knees.
That was sweet. Okay.
And the hands over the head.
There's a lot of hip motion.
He's magic miking you right now.
I'm gonna do a little bit fancier move. You don't do this, Ryan, but leave your head back.
Oh Lord, I'm afraid.
He definitely magic mic'd you with that move. Ryan, you don't have to do that move if you don't want to.
I think I'll do step one.
All right, come on, do step one. I want you to show
Yeah, here.
some.
Why don't we go over here?
I mean,
Okay.
he's like a gymnast in here.
We thought podcasting
Make me
could
get
this
up and
crazy.
here we go. Let's see what you learned here,
All
Ryan.
right, so you're
You
saying
don't
that.
have to do the upside down.
No, I don't feel
'Cause I
like that.
don't want
So
you to hurt you.
gonna come in. So we're gonna be here. We're
Coming in
gonna
on your
come
knees.
here.
Ryan. There you go.
Then
Good
here.
job.
It's two hands.
Two hands.
Two hands.
I think you did
I think I did
awesome.
good.
Thank
you.
you.
Oh, thank you for the lesson. Man. Thanks for the lesson.
Give you a round of applause.
Might need a few years under my belt for that one.
We don't
I
even know.
think there's a.
Did the camera even pick that up?
I don't know, but I think there's a future for Ryan
Yes.
in male stripping,
You
and
got a
that
job if you want it, dude.
that was just a crash course.
Second job. There it is.
I'll be all over the map with that. So
Okay, so that was like wow, that was a lot of energy that you
Oh,
you
yeah.
know kind of keep going.
It's a workout for sure. I'm
Yeah.
sweating bullets like after the show every
When-
time.
When you're
Oh.
dancing, how long are you dancing typically?
Typically an hour.
Wow.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
That's actually a long time to go when
It
you're
is.
just straight dancing.
And usually it's more than just one. You know, like I've done 6 shows in one day before.
No way.
Yeah, that was
Are
the
you
most I've ever
serious?
done. It started at like 3 in the afternoon. And I was done till like 2 in the morning.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
So an hour per party?
Yeah, on average.
Dance.
Sometimes, you know, if they're not that into it, like, you know, or if they're on a party bus, they're usually quicker. And sometimes just, you know, it's not an hour.
So, okay, so you just said something that made me
Oh, yeah. We
ask
do.
my next question. If they're not that into it, what do you do? Like, how do you, how do you handle that?
awkward. It can be very awkward.
You just keep going.
If they're shy and they haven't had too much to drink,
Yeah.
you're not going to get much of a reaction out of them. And it's kind of hard, but you just got to keep going.
So that makes you work harder. Mm-hmm. You have to have some tricks underneath your sleeve to
You
kind of
definitely-
bring out the.
You got to, and, you know, eventually you got to get them to, like, you know, loosen up. So.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, okay, so what is the life expectancy of a male dancer? I mean, obviously you're young and you in great shape. I mean, does it top out at a certain age? I mean,
I would say probably like 2 years is the average.
2 years.
Yeah, this is my 3rd year. And I've,
I think you have a lot more
Oh, I'm
left in
loving
you.
this. Oh, yeah. I mean, one of the guys that was supposed to be here today, Dallas, he's been doing this. We told you the other day. Yeah, he's been doing this for like freaking 15 years.
Okay, Dallas, if you're out there, thanks for not
His
showing up
excuse
today.
was, but he's putting up siding at his dad's house. and it's
Okay, all
taking
right.
him
We'll
longer.
give
Well,
him.
that sounds like he's
Cut him
probably
some
wearing
slack.
some kind of construction
Oh, yeah.
outfit. We would have liked to see that.
What is the oldest dancer that you have with working at your?
Yeah, Dallas.
Oh, he is the
I think
oldest.
he's like 30 or something in his 30s.
And
That's
that's,
really not that
considered old. Is that considered old?
I guess in
stripper,
this
yeah.
industry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Think about
I mean,
it.
I think guys can do it longer than girls, though. you
What's
know.
the favorite part of your job, Leo?
Honestly, just going to a bachelorette party. It's something that not a lot of guys really get to see, and it's a lot of fun. It's really a lot of fun. Just knowing that, like,
Is
you
it
may-
like Girls Gone Wild fun? Is it sometimes kind of like that?
Sometimes, yeah, they can get pretty wild. But
Are
it's
they
just
grabbing
like,
at you?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's like
Does that make
sometimes-
you uncomfortable?
I mean, not when they're grabbing at me. Like if I'm trying to leave and they're still grabbing at me, it's like, okay, show's over. Yeah.
Gotta go.
Do you ever feel like some of these girls could get a little too aggressive?
I mean, I've never really actually been scared at a party.
Okay.
But I was trying to leave a party and like I was trying to get my clothes. It was insane. It was madness. And they had my clothes and they were like running away from me. I just grabbed it, ran out with like just my boxers. Got to my car and changed.
But come on, Leo, what was the worst that could happen if, they didn't give you your clothes back?
Well, the only reason I was trying to leave is because I had another party to get to.
Okay. Well, then obviously you were doing a really good job.
Yeah, I hope so.
I think if I was a guy, I'd take that as a compliment.
Okay.
Oh,
So
totally.
what's your least favorite part of your job?
The least favorite part of my job. Probably doing shows for people that are just not into it. They're too shy to really, just get into it, and it just feels awkward and then it feels like a job.
Cause see, even here, it felt. I don't know, maybe because we're not in a party element,
Yeah.
but it's
And there's
kinda,
no music, too.
and there's no. It just feels like you don't know what to do. I'm not drunk or anything, so. But no, it is. It takes. I would say it would take a little loosen up. You have to loosen up.
You know
and get
what?
into
I mean, all jokes aside, just speaking for myself, I am one of those people with boundaries. So whether I was drinking heavily in the mood or not, it's just for me.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be comfortable with a person crossing that boundaries.
Even if you were drinking, because your inhibitions go down.
Yeah, but I think I would still come with boundaries.
Okay.
I might let them a little closer, but there would still be some boundaries with me. That's
Okay.
just me.
Okay.
That's just me, and it's nothing personal. Because obviously Leo is a
Respect.
good-looking guy,
Yeah.
and but that's just me. And you probably have a few people like me that probably make you work a little bit harder.
Yeah, I mean, and that's fine.
Do you think you could? I don't know if this is saying that you're all that in a bag of chips, but do you think you could break those boundaries?
With you?
Yeah.
I can try. I can do a handstand
Leo.
move on you.
No, I mean I'm not. I'm not
That
specifically
was pretty
talking
impressive,
me.
that
I'm just
handstand move.
saying that's the challenging part of your job, and I would imagine it being like really hard.
Yeah, I mean, you want to make sure everyone's having a good time.
Yeah.
That's honestly that's what I feel like my goal is to make sure everybody is just everyone's happy and having a good time. But you don't want to cross boundaries at the same
Right.
time.
So would you get a sense of who is and who's okay, who's okay with it and who's not okay with it?
Oh, yeah.
Would you just move on to the next person?
It's pretty clear. Usually the body language gives it away. They'll
Yeah.
be like off to the side, arms crossed,
Yeah.
in the back of the room, and where other girls are like, singles out.
Over here,
Come get up.
over here.
Yeah, but those are the fun girls, I would think. For sure. They make
Yeah.
they make you feel good about what you're doing.
I think those are the girls that realize that it is just fun. And
Yeah.
it's not like
Yeah.
a taboo thing that you have to be scared of.
No.
Or like think that you're cheating on your boyfriend. Like, it's just fun.
Okay, speaking of boyfriends, you said you had a girlfriend. How does she handle this?
Very well. She's really cool.
Man, you should have brought her with you. I would
Oh,
love to.
yeah.
I would
Oh my
love.
God, that's-
I would have
tell
loved
her-
to talk to
Can
her.
we get her to call in?
We have a call-in number.
Literally.
Is she
Is she
there?
listening?
She wanted to come in. I was
It's-
like, no, that'd be weird.
Can we get her to call in?
If she's listening
If she's listening,
or watching,
no,
Please no.
do you have the call-in number?
it's right here,
Okay.
right here.
Should I call her or something? Be like, yo,
Yeah,
I
tell
want you
her.
on the podcast.
Send her the telephone number, which is right here.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll call the Skype. So if she's there, she
So
could call.
Leo is calling his girlfriend to see if she'll call in for us, and let's see how
That's
she
so
feels
funny.
about all this rump shaking and.
Are you watching the podcast? They want you to call in. They want to hear you talk. They're like, we wish she was here.
Yeah.
They want to hear like how you deal with me stripping or how you feel about it. Do you want to do it or no?
It's she
And
won't,
it's up to her.
Total
Can you
audio.
do what?
Nobody will see her.
Yep. I'll just text you a picture. Or I'll text you the number to call. Yeah. Okay, bye.
Right.
That's a good sport.
So
She's
you know,
really cool.
we won't even call her. We'll call her something. We don't know her name actually, so we'll just. Leo's
we'll call
girlfriend.
her Officer Leo's girlfriend. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so while she's calling in until she get, how do you prepare for a night of dancing? What's your routine? And
My
do you?
routine.
I'm guessing you shave your chest or what?
Yeah,
Because
I do. I'm a hairy guy.
Oh.
I'm Italian, so
Okay.
I'm hair all over, and so I try to trim the chest and the stomach so you can see everything.
Okay.
The legs, I keep the legs, somewhat.
Oh, he's got nice
He
legs.
does. I am a leg woman, so that's a good.
You guys are into these legs?
Yes,
guys-
you have very nice legs, Leo.
You do, and that's not. So you have shaved somewhat. 'Cause
I've
that's-
never heard that before.
He's like, you
Hold
guys
on.
are into these legs.
See, women like legs. That's one thing you don't hear, but we do. So you say you have a lot of hair. Do you?
So I shave.
You're shaving every week your legs and whatnot. I'm
Probably
guessing.
before every show per
I try to do it
day.
the day before, just in case there's like a little bit of,
Stubble?
stubble or something, razor burn, and yeah.
Okay.
And then I try to eat just like some carbs, to not get too bloated, but just get a little bit of food in me. And then on the ride over there, I'm just jamming out to some good music and
Yeah.
just loosening up and
Trying to get your mind
trying
right.
to get in my mind in like party mode.
Right.
Because usually I'm either just hanging out, like watching TV, then get dressed,
Okay.
and then I psych myself up because they're already drinking and partying.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I got to come in there and match their hypeness.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so I want to know, do you ever get turned on in any of these parties?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely happened.
Sexually turned on?
Yeah, no, it happens.
That's
but
natural.
it is natural. It's just.
But I want to hear, because inquiring minds want to know.
If yeah, sometimes when you get, something happens downstairs, and
Yeah.
it's like you don't. And then it turns into a nude show. I don't want that to.
So if something does happen downstairs,
Try to
is,
calm
is that
myself.
is that a plus for the show?
The girls like it. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I would think it's a plus for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Because you can't necessarily control
All
that.
right, she's calling in.
Oh,
Oh.
Leo's
Perfect
girlfriend
timing.
is
There we
calling
go.
in.
Hello.
Timing. Wow.
She should be on.
Hello.
hi.
Hi.
Tell us
What's up,
what
babe?
can we call you?
Mackenzie.
That's her name.
Mackenzie. Okay.
Mackenzie. Okay. Hey, Mackenzie. Thanks for calling in.
No problem.
So as you know, we have your boyfriend Leo here, and he's a nice guy. We really like him. But we are also
the
wondering,
best.
is he? Oh, tell us something.
yeah.
Tell us something we don't know or that he wouldn't tell us.
Well, he'll eat peanut butter in the middle of the night, and then he'll
No.
leave the spoon out on the sink.
Leo,
Leo.
So
Okay, that's
it's always
pretty
fun
mild.
when he comes to bed,
Yeah.
starting with peanut butter.
that's pretty mild, but good. You got to start putting that peanut butter away, that spoon away.
Yeah.
How do you deal with this? This is like his job is he's with women all the time. I think it would be hard for me. How do you deal with it? How do you handle it?
So he told me actually on our first date, because when we were talking before, I never asked him what he did.
Oh.
And he's always said, he's like, oh, that kind of irritated me. And then, like, we had our first date actually at the Detroit Zoo. And as we were walking in, we were walking straight to, like, the penguin house. He's like, so you never asked me what I did? And then he told me, and I was like, okay. Like, didn't really
No reaction
faze
from this
me.
girl. Because that's usually my thing. It's like.
Did
I'm
you think he
stripping,
was
they're like,
being serious? Did you think maybe he was just joking?
No, I mean, I believed him, but I didn't realize, like, how, basically kind of like how annoyed I would get at times. It was definitely hard at first,
Okay.
but then, he said, he's like, well, why don't you come with me to one show and just kind of see how it is? And I was a little apprehensive.
That's
Yeah.
brave of you to
Wow.
ask her to
Brave.
come.
hey, I'm not hiding anything.
Yeah,
man.
that's true.
You know
I'm
what?
not having sex with these
I
girls.
could appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah.
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 So-
So I
so-
got to really kind of see, like, how it is. I got to see, like, how, just kind of like his face just, like, light up when, like, people, because you obviously want to be complimented on like, how you look. And so when people see him and they're, like, blown away, it's like, it kind of makes me happy. Like, oh, I got a good one. So no, he's really professional. And, if I'm ever having, like, a rough time with something, like, with him stripping, he always talks to me. He always reminds me like, I'm the only one for you and all that. So
That's awesome.
definitely, yeah.
That's sweet.
All right, we can hang up on her now.
Wait, I have one more. I do have another question for you. This is do you get the personal treatments at home?
I have. It's not regularly, but yeah.
Okay. Keeping it spicy. Well, then you're a very lucky girl, in more ways than one. If he's a sweetheart, then it's good to hear that.
Yeah, he is the best. And he loves what he does, so that's why I'm okay with it, and I support him because he loves doing it.
Right.
Okay.
So,
Well, I do want to ask, and I believe I know what the answer is because it's pretty obvious, but are there any days where the trust level goes down, or are you fully 100%, you have full confidence and you're secure in your relationship with him? You ever have days where you feel
together,
a little...
We'll have been together for a year on the 15th of this month.
Congratulations. Happy anniversary.
So thank you. So I've definitely had a lot of time to get used to it.
Right.
And, he really likes it. He just is, it's something that he loves doing. And so it's like, I really don't, and he was doing it before he met me.
Yeah.
So it's like, I really don't want to get in the way of him doing something that he loves. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely been times where I've struggled with certain things. I mean, I heard earlier where he said it's a personal choice, doesn't do nude shows, and that was kind of like a decision that like we made together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good decision.
That's definitely something that I'm not comfortable with.
Right.
So, but other than that, like I'm pretty comfortable with everything. So
let's
taking some getting used to.
Let's take your relationship 5 years down the road. You and Officer Leo get married. Would you still be okay after you guys say I do? Or would you want him to consider doing something else at that point in time?
I mean, if he's still loving it 5 years from now, then
Sweet.
I will support it.
That's a good
really
woman.
something.
She really is.
She's a good one.
She's a good one.
You are
If
awesome.
he loves it, then I love it. I mean, I might have difficult moments with it. And just like, he's told me, he's like, I couldn't do what you're doing.
I can
like,
be
I
with
wouldn't
her.
be okay with it.
She was a
so
stripper.
it really kind of
Yeah.
puts it into perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
So you'd have a hard time with her.
I'm willing to admit that. It's kind of selfish.
and you admit it. Okay.
To even, but I
Well,
admit that. Yeah, I'll admit that.
Because she's on the phone, why is that? Do share with us why.
I've drove girls to bachelorette parties. And I know how guys are, drunk guys at bachelor parties.
Yeah.
I just,
Yeah.
I don't know how she does it. Like, props to her. Like, honestly, I just, I want to hold it
Actually,
myself.
it's an honest answer, and I could appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate that. Thank you.
No
Thank you.
problem. No
All
problem.
right. Bye, babe. See you later.
All right, bye.
Well, that is
Firsthand.
firsthand. So
Yeah.
she does struggle sometimes with it, not as much as in the past, in the beginning.
Yeah.
And that's understandable.
However, I would call her a good woman because she does support you. She has full confidence in you, and that in itself is half the battle right there.
It is. It
Yeah.
really is. Okay, so we're gonna go ask you a few more questions.
Bring it on.
We did just talk about the touching at the shows. Do you get propositioned for sex? Even like, hey, what's up with you after the show? Would you like to hang out? That kind of thing.
Yeah, it's happened a few times. It's like girls will kind of follow you, outside, and it's like, who's this girl following me?
So they really will follow
just
you out.
Stalking you.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
That's not
That's
cool.
scary.
Yeah.
Well, they're just trying to hook up.
Yeah.
They're trying to.
Trying to identify your car, which direction you're driving in,
Yeah.
where you're
Okay,
going
I'm not
next.
saying that you do, but do some of the guys hook up with the girls? Some of the dancers?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a story. You know what? Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely happened.
I mean, everybody's adult. They're all
yeah.
adults.
I don't think anybody's actually accepted money for it.
Yeah.
Because I've been offered money once. And I was
Really?
Like, no, I'm not gonna be a
Wow.
prostitute.
How much
Sorry.
money?
I think she was like, she didn't even say a number. She's like, how much do I need to pay you to have sex with my my friend.
Oh, wow. Oh, she's a good friend.
That is a good friend. I mean, that's a girl looking out for a girl.
Just looking out for a girl. That's what you do. That's what a friend does.
It really is.
So you have been propositioned.
Yeah.
And did it make you feel cheap a little bit, maybe? Or did it make you feel like, hey,
offering
yeah,
for money.
I'm that guy?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good to to be that guy, but I don't want people to try to pay me money to have sex. It's just it's too dirty for me.
I think the good thing is that you have full control of what you choose to accept or not.
Totally.
You are. You know what, Ryan?
Yes.
Do you think you could do this for a living?
I don't think I could do it for a living. It may be like a one night kind of thing I would try maybe, but I give you a lot of props for doing what you do. That takes a lot of just, putting yourself out there and not caring what other people think is, very hard for people. So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Actually, I had a quick question. Do you guys have like competition between other dancers? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, at the male
That's a
reviews,
great question.
there's so much competition.
So is
Really?
that what we're going to see on the 28th?
Yeah.
Tosh, are we there?
Hey, I'm good.
We're watching everybody go out
We're there.
behind the curtains and like, oh, all right, I'm gonna one up you, dude. It's about who's gonna make more money.
So are you kind of getting energy off the crowd? So if he goes out and when he's done, he gets this rave. Are you trying to get the crowd even louder?
Oh,
you
yeah.
want him going even harder
Oh, for sure.
you.
Yeah, I want to be the best dancer out there every time.
Okay.
I want to be the best guy out there.
Okay,
We
so
all do.
you have a review coming up. How many guys in this review?
I think it's gonna be 6 of us.
6.
Just 6. Male reviews are usually like 6 or 8 guys. We have done before. There was like 15 of us.
Really?
Oh, wow.
We did one at the Penthouse, which is usually a female strip club. And that was
On 8 Mile?
Yup.
I saw it.
You saw the show? Or
I
the-
know. I saw. I
Oh.
know the club.
I think I've seen it too.
Yeah, Penthouse. Okay.
So
Yeah.
They had us bring a bunch of guys. They just wanted a big show.
Okay.
So
All right. So you have. Tell us a little more about the Men in Motion company. You and how do we get because I see that online. You can go on. You can look at the guys. You can order online what you like. You have these appetizers. Tell us a little more about what they offer as a company.
So Men in Motion, we offer strippers and the strip shows that I mentioned earlier, like the G-string show, Boxer Brief. But we also have party appetizers where you can pay for a host to come in and just kind of walk around, serve drinks, and mingle with everybody, or a bartender. Yeah.
Is he a true bartender?
I mean, he can just pour
For a
drinks.
few drinks. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Some of the guys, actually, you know what? Some of the guys do have bartending jobs, or
Okay.
have had bartending jobs that are professional.
So that they know how to make real drinks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can make a Moscow Mule. I was actually.
Oh, I love those. I love
Think
Moscow
so.
Mule.
As long as everybody's drinking Moscow Mule that night, you're good.
Oh, yeah, those are delicious.
They are good.
Those are a good drink.
So they offer there's something. Sounds like you offer something for every type of party that a woman would want to kind of throw. You know.
If you just want to get a host to walk around, like that's more laid back, or
Yeah.
classy and more laid back. And a lot of people just want that. They're not even gonna get a stripper. They'll just get a good-looking guy to walk around with his shirt off and
So are majority of your shows local, or do you guys travel at any time? Do tours like
No.
Chippendale Dancers or?
No, we stay in Southeast Michigan.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Staying loyal to Detroit.
Do you do routines together,
Uh,
or is everybody just dances?
we rehearse. Yeah. We do rehearsals. We had a choreographer that taught us some stuff, and we'd get together in the office and do it all together.
Is that what we're going to see on the 28th?
Yes, you guys will see some choreography.
Okay.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like choreography.
Okay. and at this show, when you do something like this, a review, how up close and personal are you? Are you on a stage kind of off? Or is it not as personal as maybe a bachelorette party?
It's pretty personal, honestly.
So
Depends on the venue,
Okay.
how big the stage is. But generally, it's just like a small venue stage, and you bring girls up on stage, and then while you're on stage, you do a little bit, and then you come down in the crowd. And that's how you make tips during shows.
Are you looking for the wildest girl when you select someone to come on stage? Is it usually someone you like? She's look like she's having a good time.
Yeah, that. Or if you're waving a couple singles in there, definitely grabs my attention.
That'll work.
Hint, hint for the 28th.
yeah. Okay.
We're going to have to stop at the bank first.
Oh yeah,
I guess.
absolutely. Okay. Any more questions?
I think, Officer Leo, I did ask you this before, but where do you, especially now that we heard from your better half, where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years? Are you going to keep going or keep going as long as you can, or do you have a backup, a plan B?
I mean, I do have fun doing this, but it's I don't want this to be my sole, income. I
Yeah.
want to, get something else going, and I've always wanted to be my own business owner. I went to community college for, business administration. So yeah, still trying to figure some stuff out. But yeah, I'm not gonna do this forever. But I'm not gonna.
So do you have a plan B?
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
something that you're thinking of right now, or?
yeah, I mean, I do know how to make websites and do stuff like that. Web development. So
Really?
yeah, I'm just kind of right now waiting for the right opportunity to come up.
Yeah.
Start a new business.
Okay.
Are you guys kind of like family, do you think?
Me and the strippers.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm the only one here. I was supposed to be 4 of us. I don't know what everybody's deal is. I think some of them, it's dancing's one thing, but then talking is
Yeah.
Yeah.
a little bit different for some guys.
Yeah,
maybe. I don't
that's
know.
true. We get it. So tell us a little bit about where we can find you. Tell us about your Facebook, your website. Where would people go to find Men in Motion?
The website is eimeninmotion.com or eistrippers.com. EI Strippers has female dancers on there too. It's a combination of both sides of the company. And then our Facebook is Men in Motion All Male Review.
Okay. Now, you said there's a female side of the company. I would love to have them on. Do you think they'd be open to coming in?
Probably.
Probably and talking because
Yeah.
when we did the show the first time, we got quite where are the girls? When are you gonna have girls? Some of our male viewers and listeners kind of wanted to see the women. So I think it'd be nice, if they came on.
Totally. Yeah.
Are you guys all friends, and is both sides of the business owned by the same person, or?
Yes, both
Okay.
sides are owned by the same person. I mean, I've drove a few girls, so I know them. Well, excuse me. We don't really hang out outside of work-related things.
Okay.
So
Cool.
but
I'll be
they're all cool
working
people.
that show, so.
Right on, dude.
We will make sure.
He already put it on his calendar.
I was like, I'm your engineer that day. Well, I think that's it for me.
Yeah,
How about you?
I think that's it for me.
me-
Wait, tell us about the review one more time, and
So the
where it's going
review
to be
is
located.
the 28th, and it's going to be at US 12 Bar and Grill.
US 12.
US 12.
Okay.
Yep.
In Livonia, you said.
I think it's Livonia or Dearborn.
Dearborn or Livonia,
around
but
there.
we'll find it.
We'll put it on our
It'll-
calendar.
Yep, and it's on our Facebook, I believe. So
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for coming back and joining us. We truly appreciate
Yeah.
it. And good luck with everything. And, you're stripping and whatever you do when you're not stripping. We also want to thank Mackenzie.
For calling in.
That was so sweet of her.
Yes.
And I think we're going to sign out and say we are out of here. Don't forget to watch us, watch our videos. Go to 2divasandAmargarita.com to see all our podcasts, listen to all of them. And you can always find us at 2 Divas and a Margarita at Facebook. And we are out of here. Thanks for listening.
oh man,
Thank you so
I was getting so
You know
hot.
what? I have to apologize to you because
you
my
stop?
question
Did you
came out
stop
sounding
the
wrong.
Oh,
I do apologize.
somehow mine thing just froze up.
No. Are you serious?
It did, but they said it was still all good on their way. Maybe it's just my left